everybody? It's your boy SBX. It's been a while since I did a game review, and I want to talk about Destiny 2 and my perspectives about it, the pros, the cons, the everything about this game. I bought this game, copped it pretty much a month ago, and I've never got a chance to do a gaming review because I had a lot of things going on, and my laptop was fucking up once again, and I had to disregard my gaming review videos. So like I said, I promised to make more videos, and including gaming. So anyways, Destiny 2 is kind of like how the last previous game was. It's like, you pretty much your sci-fi first-person shooter type of game, which you build your own character, your avatar or your hunter in this game. I feel like this game improved a little bit better since the last one, and at times it's like it gets a little confusing, but it's not as confusing as it was since the last game. Obviously, this game, when it first dropped, a lot of people were hyping it up a lot, and you got some people who are still going to be into like other first-person shooter games, but in most cases, this game had its moments of its hype. I wish I could have made a game review sooner or later, but I personally believe that Marvel vs. Capcom was the last game that I did a game review. But anywho, this game is way long overdue, so I feel like this is the one thing that I had to get off my chest about this game. So apparently it's like this game didn't really change based on the aspects of the game as far as the gameplay goes. I like how it's much better when you're concentrating on the missions, and it's at the point where it's getting a little bit fun playing this game. So rather if you're going against people online, or if you with some people who's gonna do the missions with you, either way, this game has a lot of ways of being fun. So I feel like this game is not really much to talk about or even discuss. I would say the pros about this game is that the graphics is really good as usual, and the story throughout the game is good. I mean, even though you're out of space and you're over going to other planets, it's like you get to choose what planets you go next to, do your missions or whatnot. And also you rank up too once you keep playing at a certain level or increasing your character. I feel like I said, the cons is that this game has the same type of avatar look, the same warlock, the same guardians, the same human, the same hunter. Everybody looks the same because, from the last previous game, it brings back to where if you are a frequent gamer, or if you have owned the Destiny 1 series, then pretty much it will sync your characters. Just like if you played GTA Online and you had it for the PlayStation 3, but then you got a PlayStation 4, it will sync your character back into play, which it makes sense, because some people rather have their avatar or have a new guardian to play. Honestly, this game, like I said, it takes a lot of your sleep. Pretty much you get no sleep playing this game, because when I first played the game, I was up until 4 o'clock in the morning, and I could not get off this game. This game, you will lose sleep, and this game is best to play at nighttime. So I mean, that's the most of the times that I get to play video games. It's like around nighttime or somewhere in the afternoons if I'm not busy with things. I feel like, this game really do preoccupy you. Rather if you're in a good mood or if you're in a bad mood, because at times when you're having a shitty day, I usually play first person shooter games or any game that revolves into shooting. Or better yet, if I play a game that has where you feel like shooting a motherfucker, this game is for you. Like I said, you get to play online, which is the pros about it. The cons is it's like I was hoping that they have where, it doesn't have this. It would change a little bit of the format of the game. So regardless, games like that and Killing Floors and Titan's Fall, it's like all these RPG games are like so alike, and that's what's going on in the gaming industry, is that there's a lot of games that are just first person shooters perspectives. As far as that game goes, is that I feel like it needs to be where, people get to do more shit with the game. If I'm being specific about it, what I'm trying to say is that, I feel like this game should be like the next Call of Duty or Halo or whatever. I mean, it's really it's kind of better than Halo, really, but it's like the people are not really too hyped about the game, and you're gonna have some people who are into Destiny and there's some who aren't, but people wise will not fuck with Destiny because they like things more realistic. Destiny is only for the geeks and the nerds or just people who are pro gamers, and people who like Call of Duty are just basic ass niggas and just people who just like realistic things, but I rather prefer playing Destiny than playing Call of Duty and all these other war games that people are hyping up, because I don't really play Call of Duty like that. I mean, I played it once when it was the Black Ops, but like I said, I'm not a huge Call of Duty fan. I'm not really into that game like that. So I mean, I have other games that are pretty good, and in my opinion, better than Call of Duty. But Destiny 2, it's like, I like how in the game you do a special and whatnot, and, it helps kill enemies quicker, or rather if it's like the bigger enemies, like with a lot of health or whatever, it will actually do the job done. The grenades is cool, but at the same time, the grenades is not where you need them all the time. It's like you gotta wait a while for the grenades to reload, and that's the stupidest thing about this game. I was hoping that, when you have like grenades, you get like a minimum, like maybe 5 or 3. I prefer like 5 grenades. I'll be humble with 5. If it's more than 5, then I'll be cool with it as well. But the difference is between like when you play other games versus this game, when you have possessions of grenades, is that like in like Grand Theft Auto or Call of Duty or whatever, it's like you can get as like at least 10 or 15 grenades, which that's cool. And once you use it up, you're done, and you have to go to the gun store. While Destiny 2 is that once you throw that grenade, you gotta wait a while for it to finish loading to use it more, but it causes a lot of damage than most grenades, and it is also spread to different enemies that is against you, you know. So I feel like it's worthy of playing as like using that grenade, but it, like I said, it sucks that you only throw one grenade at a time. So, you know, like I said, you're just focusing on the shooting and stabbing and, you know, just whooping ass basically. So I really feel like this game is really amazing in my book, because it's way better than the last one where, you know, you get bored after a while, but this game, it's the same format, but it's more interesting. It's like they put like a dash of interest and awesomeness into the game, you know. But I've always liked it. I liked the first Destiny, but the second one, I have to say, it's much better than the last one, you know. But I really feel like it could have been so much better, where my avatar, what you see here, he looks like shit, you know. And of course, when you have your own black avatar, he will look like some ugly African booty scratching looking ass nigga, you know, a voodoo looking motherfucker. But I can't complain, you know. That's the last thing I don't want to do, is complain about it, about like racist type of shit, because it's not just being racist, it's just the developments just do a fucked up job of just making us look like this, you know. But I love being black. Black is beautiful, but my character, that nigga ain't beautiful. But he kicks ass. That's the most important part, you know. You know, I prefer just having my own characters from GTA. It's more, like I said, the characters are more realistic, and despite the fact that everybody looks the same, and you only get like certain generic hairstyles compared to the difference between the PS3 version and the PS4 version, it's like it's a lot different. So, you know, I honestly, you know, I feel like the avatar can be a lot better. You can change the way it looks and make it more presentable, as in like the facial looks, you know. I really don't. I can't really complain about this game. Really, it's good. It got better, but it should be even more better. But who knows? We gotta see what happens when the third one hits. So I feel like I do want to say that this game, like I said, this game you will lose a lot of sleep. And you know, my best suggestion is, if you have problems going to sleep, insomnia, or you're nocturnal like a motherfucker, then this game really is for you. If you're nocturnal, like you don't sleep at all, or if you're looking for something to do just to kill time, like I said, just like the first game, Destiny 2 is like the best game to kill time. Rather, if you're waiting on a homeboy or a homegirl, girlfriend, or a pizza man or whatever like that, and you know you are very bored and anxious, this game kind of, like I said, it kills time for you to not think about certain things, and also stress wise too, you know. Personally, this game, if I had to rate this game between the scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 7.9 out of 10. Because like I said, it needs to be where this game is too hyped up. The avatars look lame, and the format still looks the same. So I feel like I am done here talking about and reviewing this game. So anyways though, folks, I'm done here. Please guys, make sure you like this button. If you have any questions, or if you have your opinions about Destiny 2, please leave a comments on the comment sections below and subscribe to my channel. You dig? SBX wrapping us up. Thanks for watching. Peace.